Hello, welcome to this video. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to design a social media post. Okay, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. The first thing we want to do is to set our document size. So I'll click on the three dots at the top right corner here, then click on image size. So I want to make this 1080 by 1080. Okay, so you click on OK. So we have this size. So next up, I'm going to delete this text. Just click on this and click on delete. So after that, I want to bring in the background I want to use for this. So I'll click on this plus icon, then click on from gallery. Okay, so I'll click on the background I want to use. It's this. Okay, so click on this. So I want to make this fit in properly. So I'll click on this icon, this middle one, and just look for relative size. Click on this, then make the width 100%, like so. I'll click on this to check it. Then I'll click on the icon, the icon box, this one. Click on that. So I want to lock this. So I'll click on the padlock icon to lock this so that I don't get to move it while I'm designing. Okay, so click on this to lock it. So the next thing I want to bring in now is some kind of color here. So I'm going to go to click on this plus icon from gallery. So I'll bring in the first one, which is this. Okay, then click on this. Okay, the same thing. I'm going to go to relative size, then make it 100% the width, something like that. Okay, so if you want to change the color, you can change the color if I want to, and so I can make the color anything I want to. Okay, but I want to make it the color it is this color, so I'm going to click on this and lock it. I already changed the color. All right, the next I want to bring in the next one from gallery, which is this. Okay, so go to relative size once again and make it this. Okay, then go over and lock it as well. All right, so after that, the next thing I want to bring in now is I'm going to bring in the image of the of the product you want to promote. So I'm bringing this image, then click on OK. Now go to relative size and make it 100, like so. So it's in the center. I'll go over and lock this as well. Okay, so if it's not positioned in the center, make sure you position it in the center. All right, I may still come back later to reposition it, but for now I think it's okay. Then after that, the next thing I want to bring in is I want to bring in a certain kind of okay, let me bring in my text. Okay, so I'll click on this ace, then click on text, then click on edit. And the text I want to bring in first is going to be new collection, new collection, new collections. Okay, then I'll change the color of this font to black. Okay, just make it black, something like that. The next step, I'm just scroll to the side and change the font of this text. So the font I want to use for this, I'll click on my font and I'll search for Pacifico. Okay, this is the font I want to use, Pacifico regular, like so. And I'm going to increase the size of this. I can make it something like maybe, let me see, 80. Okay, for now. If I need to change it later, I'm going to change it. Just make it 80 for now. Then relative position, I'll make it in the center. Just put it in the center like so. All right, so I want to push it up a little bit, so I'm going to come to position and nudge it up a little bit like that. Okay, then I'm going to go over and lock this. So bringing in another text, I'm going to type in special sale, special sale. Okay, something like that. Then I'll change the color as well to black. Okay, color black. And the reason I'm using black is because the the color the color of these of the of the brand is black and this kind of purple color. So that's why I'm using black. You can see the first color I brought in, which is this, is purple. Okay, and this the text color is black. So I'm kind of creating some kind of contrast here. You get. So I'm going to change this to black. It's black already, right? Just make sure it's black. Then I'll change the font to okay, a vertical. Now I want to use now display. Okay, something like display. A vertical now display extra bold. This one extra bold, but not italic. Extra bold normal. Okay, something like this. Then I'm going to increase the size of this. I can make it maybe 90 or something like that. So make it in the center. So I need to push this up a little bit, you know, push it up a little bit, just come to the position and push it up, something like that. Okay, so make sure it's in the center, it's important. All right, so let me bring it down just a little bit. I think it's too close to. All right, so after that, I'm going to go over and lock this as well. So I want to bring in, I'm going to go to shape, bring in my shape, is click on this box, then make it circle. Then I'm going to change the color of this to, just click on this plus icon. And I want to pick this, or this pink color. Let me see if I can do that. So I'm going to click on the eye. So I clicked on color. Let me go back. I clicked on color. I come over to color and I click on this plus icon. Then I'm going to click on this eyedropper to choose a color. Okay, I want you to pick a color. Click on this. Then I'll click on one of these. Then click on this color. But this is not so transparent. So, but I want something like that. So I'm just going to go back and use my hand to just move this around, this circle around to something like, this. So let me just kind of check this out. Let me see what we have here. Okay, let me just go with this. Now click on this to check it. I'm just going to reduce the size of this. I'm going to place it somewhere around here like so. All right, let me just leave it here. Okay, the next step, I'm going to just lock this for now. Then I'm going to click on this special. It's locked already, so I'm going to click on this icon just right here. I want to duplicate it, then click on this other icon to copy it. Okay, click on that to copy it. So I have a copy of this, so I'm going to click on this to edit it. Click on edit. Then I'm going to type in 50 percent, 50%, something like that. All right, so I'm going to change the color of this to white. Just bring it on top of this and change the color to white. Go to color and make it white, like that. So I need to reduce the size of this. It has to fit in properly, maybe 60 or 65. Okay, then I'm going to use my position to nudge it properly, just right about there, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so next I'm going to duplicate this. Just click on copy. I'm going to bring this here as well, and I'm going to edit it and just write off, 50% off. So you want to make sure it's well positioned as well. Just bring it somewhere around there, down a little bit. Okay, so we have this 50% off. So after that, the next thing I want to do now is to let me lock this to text. Okay, then I'm going to go to shape once again. Go to shape. So I'm going to use this rectangle shape, right? So but I want to make the color this same color. So I want to make it a rounded rectangle. Okay, I want to make it a rounded rectangle to make the corners rounded. I want to make the corners round. To do that, I'm going to, I'm going to increase the radius. We have the radius here. Okay, I'm going to increase this slider just to the right. Okay, to make sure it's somehow round like that. So I'm going to click on this so you can see what we have here. The next up, I can make it a little bit smaller. All right, just bring it down, just maybe around here. So make sure it's in the center. I'll click on relative position and make sure it's in the center. All right, like that. So I'm going to maybe duplicate one of these texts. Just copy. Just bring this just right about here. I'm going to edit this text and write, shop now. Shop now. Okay. I need to reduce the size of these. Maybe I should make it 50 or thereabouts. So make sure into the center. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit. Shop now 50%. Okay. Then next up, I'm going to maybe I need to move this a little bit upward. Let me just move it upward. Okay, click on this as well and move it upward as well. Okay, like that. So the next thing I want to bring now is the next thing I want to bring in is this text. So I'm going to go to my text, click on text. So I'm going to edit the text. and just put in the the web address www.loran.com. Okay, so I'll bring it just maybe somewhere around here. I'll think about that later. Let me just change the text color, so I'll make it black. Okay, then the font, text font. So for this, okay, I want to make this consistent. So this text here, this one I use a vertical display text bold or extra bold. So I'll make this text the same font, but I'm just gonna change the texts or the fonts style. So I'll make it a vertical as well. A vertical display recent. I use a vertical display, a vertical now display. So I'm gonna search for a vertical now. Okay, now display. So I'll use something like maybe bold. Let me try bold and see what it is. Okay, so I need to reduce the size of the text. It's to maybe something like 35, or let me make it 40 basically. So I'll bring it to let me just position it in the center like so. Maybe I need to bring it down a little bit. So shop now, www. So I'm just gonna bring it downward a little bit, something like that. All right. So make sure it's in the center. So what can I still do to these? I want to kind of beautify it more. Okay, I need to bring in the logo of this. Let me just bring in the logo. This is the logo of the brand. So this is the logo. I'm gonna just reduce the size of the logo. I want to place it somewhere. I want to put the logo just right here. All right. So maybe I need to bring this, put it in the center, just somewhere around here. Then I'm gonna position it just downward. I want it to be on this, something like that. All right. So next up, I'm going to go over and just lock all of this, and I'm gonna go to let me add. There's something else to add here to beautify it more. This line, let me just kind of you know crop it like so, then bring it just right about here. So I'm going to resize it, resize it and place it maybe somewhere around here or thereabouts. Be here. Okay, it doesn't have to be this big. We position it like so. Okay, so let me nudge it a little bit like this. It should be smaller, somewhere around here. Okay, maybe it should go up a little bit, you know. Then I'm going to duplicate this by clicking on copy. I'm going to bring it down. All right, somewhere around here as well. Okay, something like that. So, I think it's okay like this. It's cool and beautiful. The only thing I'm thinking of is these texts. I think I need to bring this a little bit upward, you know, something like that. All right. So I think it's cool like this. Basically, for me, it's really really cool. Now the next thing I have to do is to save this. So we are done. You can see it's very simple and beautiful, right? I'm gonna click on this and save as image. Then I'll make this change the custom to ultra, and you wanna save it. So that's all we need to do. Click on save, and boom, we are good to go. So that is that about that. So thank you very much for watching. Bye for now, and see you in the next one.